Hey guys, Mr. here again for another video today, and we are back with our Winnipeg Jets franchise mode. So in this episode, we are back in the playoffs, and we'll hopefully have a better turnout than last season's playoffs. Last season, we swept in the first round and got swept in the second round, so overall it wasn't great. Here's our team really quickly. I mean, those are the stats. We're going to go check out the stats for Nashville really quickly. Victor Arvidsson had the most points on their team with 61. Most goals scored by Johansson and Forsberg. Most assists was Arvidsson. Obviously, most points was Arvidsson as well. So let's go check the goaltending. Is it still Rene? Yes, it is. 917 for him. They have Hutchinson as a backup, though. So, I don't remember if we traded Hutchinson to them or not. Honestly, couldn't tell you. It's been so long. It's been like a month or so since I started these episodes. Crazy, to be honest. I really didn't think it has been so long. But let's not even waste any time. Let's just get right into this. Let's go check out their team, see what we got to go against. So Forsberg is their highest overall player. Interesting. Obviously, Doughty is ours. So 93 offense, 93 defense, 88 goaltending versus our 96 offense, 93 defense, 93 goaltending. So this should be interesting. Let's go and check out what the team is looking like. And yeah, so edit lines, I believe, is how you do it, right? Yes, it is. Okay, so let's check out our opponents. So on the top line, we have Philip. Oh, excuse me, man. We have Philip Forsberg, who has a nasty shot. Not gonna lie. Pretty solid player all around. He's decent defensively, too. Interesting. So, Forsberg, really good. Ryan Johansson, really good. And then Victor Arvidsson, also pretty solid. I still think Arvidsson should be a medium and elite and at least 85 overall. I mean, 84 overall is really low. Like, he's better than that, but okay. Second line, oh, that's scary. I remember. I'm pretty sure we faced Nashville last year, and we swept them. I believe that's what happened because, yeah, Brian Little is here as well. Daniel Sprong is now here, though, so the right wings are much better. On the third line, they have Smith, Stasny, and Aberg. That's a good third line. Fourth line, they have Kamenev, Bonino, and Watson. So their fourth line, or their not the fourth line, but their right wings have gotten a lot better since last season. And center depth, still absolutely insane, to be honest. Johansson, really good. Little, really good. Stasny, still good. Still a credible player. And then Bonino, obviously good as well. Defensively, we've got Yossi and Subban on the top pair, so pretty solid there. And then we've got Christopher Tanev with Ryan Ellis. Then Matthias Ekholm down to a 78, but it's because morale, guaranteed it's morale. Yeah, because he is still listed as a top four with Samuel Girard. So, interesting. That's a pretty solid decor, I'm not going to lie. Samuel Girard has quite the freaking slap shot. He only had 10 goals, though. Interesting. His slap shot's absolutely insane. Do you see that? Like, sheesh. Offensive defenseman, doesn't have great playmaking stats, has a really solid shot, though. Really fast as well, wow. Yeah, so, I mean, really, what brings him up is his offensive awareness and his skate and his shot. His skating, shot, and senses, well, offensive awareness, really. Interesting, though. Let's go check Rene and Hutchinson. Rene's only an 83 overall now, so looking like it may be his last year as the starter. He could be retiring soon. Let's see. He had a 917 save percentage. Isn't great. How did Hutchinson do? He had a 914 save percentage, which also is not great. Scratch players, we've got Yakov Trenin and Kalle Yarncroc. All right. I don't know if they have anybody injured. We could definitely go and check that out. Let's go see that really quickly before we start the sim. We'll just back out of this, and then like I said, I don't think they have anybody injured, but they might. It might be a minor injury, but let's see. Where is the injury report here? All right, let's go and check out not the AHL. Let's go and check out the Nashville Predators. They do not have anybody injured. All right, so two healthy teams going up against each other in the first round of the playoffs. This should be interesting. We'll see how everything goes. All right, well, we've got home ice advantage. We finished ahead of them in the standings, so we'll see how if that matters at all. Will it be better than, or will it be a more competitive series than last season? We'll see. Let's go. All right, 2021-2022 playoffs are underway, and in the first period of our series, let's see how it goes. Not that bad at all. Matthew Perreault and TJ Brodie both get a goal, so 2-0 after one is pretty good. Very good, actually. We are outshooting them 15-5. Now, I mean, unless Rene really stands on his head, I don't know if Rene can do much against us. If our offense is rolling and he's not playing well, I think we could most definitely take this series maybe just as easy as last year. Not going to say anything, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh my, I almost just clicked finish the game. All right, second period. All right, still really good. Connor and Ehlers both get a goal as well, and it is now 4-0. They have 11 shots in 40 minutes of play. We have 29, so pretty solid. And Laine gets his first of the year in the playoffs. Now 5-0 game over the Preds, and game one was a much easier one than I thought it would have been. I mean, they made the playoffs for a reason. They've got to show something here. We'll wait to see what it is, though. So Ehlers, Connor, and Brodie all had a goal and an assist in that game. Those were the 3 stars. I mean, Cam Talbot really didn't have to do that much. Under 20 saves, I believe it was. I think it might have been under 17. So, you know, but I'm not even gonna play cocky or be cocky about it, because obviously anything can happen. We'll have to wait and see. So let's sim to game 2, and we'll see what happens in that one. Obviously, like I said, we have home ice advantage throughout this series, throughout probably a decent amount of the Western Conference, but obviously we didn't win the President's Trophy. So let's see though. First period of game 2. Let's go. Can we keep the offense going? We cannot. Daniel Sprong also scores the first goal for the Predators, or for the playoffs of the Predators. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Whatever. Second period. All right, down 2-0. PK Subban makes it 2-0, and even though we were out shooting them, Rene's having a good game. 21-16 are the shots. We head to the third, trailing by 2, although, I mean, if we have some goals to be scored, there we go. Jesse Puljujarvi gets one. Patrick Laine gets one. Not very long after that, Daniel Sprong gets his second of the night, though, to give the Preds the lead again. We have a power play. We need a score now. 5 minutes remaining, and we're down by 1. Come on, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 7 seconds, and that will be the game. So our two Finns scored extremely fast after each other, and it looked like momentum was on our side, but Sprong shut us down from that. Not a fantastic showing from Talbot. Laine, though, you know, I'm glad Laine and Puljujarvi both scored. That definitely made it a more competitive game, but Daniel Sprong was on his game, and so was Pekka Rinne. Overall, that was a good game for the Preds, and that was a win that they desperately needed, because if we had have gone up 2-0 in the series, winning both games on home ice, that could have been very bad for them. Now, I hope this Nashville team isn't like the Nashville in real life, and they basically don't lose on home ice. Let's see. First period in Nashville, game number 3, we're up 1-0. Isaac Leopold scores his first of the year in the playoffs. Let's go. Nice. Second period. We cannot keep the offense coming. Eric Comrie's in net. Why is Eric Comrie in net? Please no. Please no, game. Don't do that to me. Pontus Aberg scores on Eric Comrie in the second period. We head to the third, up in shots, tied 1-1. Why is Cam Talbot not in net? Jesse Puljujarvi gets his second of the playoffs. Is that a second or third? Honestly, I don't know. But come on, power play. Let's get another one. Maybe ensure this. They have a power play now. Not much time remaining. Only 2:20 left. Come on, keep it. Shut it down, Comrie. Thank you. I'm scared. Is Eric Comrie going to be the starter for the rest of the series or the rest of the playoffs even? He had a .947 save percentage. He did pretty solid, but then again, it was only 18 shots. Well, actually, it was 19 shots. Oh, I'm scared. Please don't show me that Cam Talbot's injured. Don't. No, I haven't gotten anything. It was just an in-game injury. All right, well, that's good. Let's sim to this next Nashville game. All right, well, that's good. That was just a in-game injury. I mean, Comrie did good, which is promising. That means if we need to fall back on him this year, we definitely could. Hopefully that won't have to happen, though. Puljujarvi, best on the team so far, or point-wise at least. He has 4 points in 3 games. Although Laine has two or three goals as well. I think Laine might have 4 points. All right, well, let's go back to the sim. Actually, looking at the playoffs so far, 2 series in the West are tied 2-2. Then the other 2 are up 2-1 or for one team. And then in the East, Toronto has swept the Penguins. Then we have 2 2-1 series and a 3-1 series between Columbus and Ottawa. So, good job, Toronto, sweeping the Pens. Interesting. All right, now time for game number 4 in Nashville again. So, good showing by both teams in the last one. It was a close game, that's for sure. Hopefully we have a more offensive game in this one, though. Let's go. First period of game 4. Not looking good. Philip Forsberg scored early in the period, so a lot of momentum on their side currently. Second period, we're trailing in shots. All right, what a second period. Okay, Nikolai Ehlers scores, Matthew Perreault scores, and Mark Scheifele scores with 27 seconds left. So 3-1, we head to the third, up by 2 goals, up in shots as well. I mean, hopefully we don't make a massive collapse here. We had a power play, but we didn't score with it. Like I said, though, hopefully we don't have a massive collapse. We had another power play there, and it was a longer one. 5 minutes remain, and we're still up 3-1. Marco Dano gets his first of the year in the playoffs to make it 4-1. Victor Arvidsson makes it 4-2, but I think it is too late. It is. All right, 34-27 with the shots, and we now have a 3-1 series lead. We won both games on their ice, which is really good. Talbot didn't do too bad. All right, let's see. We now head back to Winnipeg with a chance to win this series in 5 games. That would be kind of nice, to be honest. That would give us a few-day break heading to the second round. We'll see, though. Only time will tell. Come on, back in Winnipeg. Feed off the energy of the fans. Let's go. First period, not too bad. Our captain, Mark Scheifele, opens up the scoring, but Kevin Fiala tied the game late in the first. So 1-1 after 1 isn't bad. Shots 13-10 for us. We head to the second, tied. Let's go. Second period. All right, tied. Still, Austin Watson gave them the early lead in the second, but Kyle Connor, a few minutes later, tied the game. So a pretty even game so far here in Winnipeg. Shots are almost even. Goals obviously tied. 5-on-4 power play, and oh my god, that was a long one. We could not score now, though. They had a power play and Scheifele scored shorthanded. They have a long power play. Oh my god, why is that the longest power play I've ever seen in my entire life? 2 minutes remain. We're up by 1, 59 seconds. They have a power play late, but it's okay. Our captain, Mark Scheifele, came in clutch that game. 2 goals for him, and that's exactly why he's the captain. Oh my, what a showing from us in that game. It was a close one, though, that's for sure. Sheesh, that was a good series. Even though we won in 5 games, it wasn't too much. I mean, Our offense was there every game. There wasn't a game where we didn't score 2 goals or more, and overall that was really good. So 4-1 victory over the Preds, and I believe for the second year in a row we beat the Preds in the first round. Oh man, poor Nashville can't get out of a series with Winnipeg right now. So Connor is the best player on the team so far with 7 points in 5 games. Let's go check out everyone's stats, though. Puljujarvi also has 7 points in 5 games. Ehlers and Doughty have 4 points. Scheifele has 3, but those 3 goals were big. Actually, Scheifele really wasn't doing good until Scheifele didn't have a point until Game 4. Interesting. Line A, not too bad. Marner and Brody also have 3 points. Perreault had 2 goals, but they were big goals. Leopold had a big goal. Dano got the insurance marker in 1 game. No points for Hansen, Morrissey, or Lindell. That's okay, though. Let's see. Best plus minus. It looks like Scheifele. Yeah, Scheifele with a 6. Scheifele also has the most goals. So Scheifele definitely brought up his play in the last few games, which is nice. That is definitely needed. But overall, not too bad. Let's go check our goalies. Talbot, he played 5 games, even though he started 5 games, but he only finished 4 of them, which we lost. The one game we lost was with Talbot, I believe, although Comrie, he did really good for the game that he went in. He had a .947 save percentage and a .165 GAA. That is not bad at all. So, looking pretty solid so far, and we head to the second round again. Now, let's see. Who will we face in the second round? I guess we'll sim up to that day. We have at least a 3-day break, though, I believe, which is nice. That is definitely good. Although last year, after sweeping, we also got swept, so maybe that rest isn't good. Let's see. We'll advance a few days, 20 or so, almost a week later, and we still don't know who we will be facing in the second round. And I believe, did we face Minnesota or Dallas last year? I do not know. I'll have to check that. In the second round, we faced one of those 2 teams, and then we got swept by them. It might have been Dallas, but honestly, I do not remember. So, almost a week off, which is potentially good. It took Dallas 7 games to get over their opponents, which I don't know who it was. We'll check that in the next episode, though. So, next episode, guys, I will see you there. We are going to face the Dallas Stars with the exact same record as us. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you all did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.